2.5 in the books. We go to the bottom of the third. Gleyber Torres bounced out to end the last inning with 2 on. That means Soto leads off, and Alex Cobb, pitching in his third inning, starts him with strike 1. That was a big out to get for Alex Cobb, with Torres at the plate and the muscle coming up behind him. Yankees have stranded 4. They had 2 on, nobody out in the first, couldn't score. Back-to-back singles with 2 outs in the second, and couldn't score. The 1-1.
You saw that stat on the bottom a minute ago. If you're 8 for 12 off someone, Ronnie, what do you think as a pitcher?
Oh, as a pitcher?
Yeah.
Well, your competitive view says, I'm getting this guy out.
What does the brain say?
Oh, boy, I'm in trouble.
Cobb deals a 2-1. Soto, a high drive, right center field. Wind beating it up, and it's going to defy the wind. A home run by Soto. Towering drive, piercing that wind coming in. Juan Soto puts the Yankees on the board in the third inning. And his ownage of Alex Cobb continues.
9 for 13 now, 3 home runs off Alex Cobb. 2-1 sinker. Try to run this one in on back over the middle part of the plate. 310 off the bat. You said it, 387 through the wind. Wow.
The problem with Cobb against the left-handed hitters so far, Frenchie, is that it's not a sinker. It's kind of a two-seamer that's running horizontally across the dish, so it's just running along the length of the bat.
First postseason home run as a Yankee for Juan Soto. His 8th career postseason homer. He's 25 years old. Here's Aaron Judge. Judge, big swing, violent swing on the first pitch.
Well, here you go. It's a 2-1 count again, so you're in a hitter's count, and that ball, like you said, Ronnie, there was no sink. It just kind of slowly came back to middle part of the plate.
Total motion presented by Progressive. Pure barrel on that one, and you needed it. With those breezes coming in from right center. Here's the 0-1. Judge late on it. 0-2 the count on Aaron Judge.
And that's why we talked about even that much more important that he got Torres to ground out right there with Soto behind him.
Cobb deals an 0-2, and Judge lays off. The pure swing of Juan Soto. Most days, certainly every day in the summertime, you can enjoy that one all the way around. Soto took one peek, he knew he got it, then he started running a little faster around first base, but he hit it hard enough. 41 home runs in the regular season, most by a lefty since our man Curtis Granderson 12 years ago. He hit 43 as a Yankee here. That first one always special. Soto is first in pinstripes. 3-2 from 0-2 to 3-2 to Judge. And a hot one foul. Count stays at 3-2.
I know our audio is hot, but the sound of the ball coming off some of these bats.
A little trauma in there, Ronnie.
A little PTSD
from your later days. From
1995.
Not the early days. You broke a lot of bats in the early days. Do it again. Another payoff pitch. And Cobb misses. Good take by Judge. Alex Cobb giving up a home run and a walk to start this third inning. And now Stephen Vogt on his way to the mound, taking Carl Willis with him and the athletic trainer. So this would be a visit for injury or illness.
I think they've seen some drop in his velocity. Remember, he suffered through September with blister and fingernail issues. So this could be a discussion about that as well.
It's been that kind of year for Cobb. He started the year on the injured list with the Giants. He had left hip surgery in the offseason, then endured a right shoulder injury. Guardians acquired him via trade. He had not pitched a game yet. Only 3 games as a member of the Guardians. And now pitching in his second postseason start this season.
You know, guys, it's been kind of an injury-riddled second half of his career. 48-35 in a Tampa Bay Ray uniform. Signed a big contract with Baltimore, and he's had lots of injuries to deal with since then.
Stirring in that bullpen. There's a very good bullpen. Stephen Vogt does not want to get into that bullpen this early in this game. That was a rhythm in the DS. See that swing by Soto again. Classic left-handed home run swing.
Core rotation is something special.
Yeah. Travis Kelce, wrong team, Taylor. Here's Austin Wells.
PA feeling frisky up here, Game.
Just, you know, I'm just imagining what the conversation was like.
Don't get the Swifties going against you.
Well,
that's a recommendation.
I got 2 of them in my house. That's why I'm working for free tonight.
This is the first game you're watching of you.
They'll be at the concert in New Orleans. So she's the best. One ball, 1 strike on Austin Wells. Rounded out his last time up, and a chopper foul.
Be curious to hear what Cobb kind of go, because he had to really, to me, talk himself to stay into this ball game, to the trainer, to Vogt, to Carl Willis. There's a lot of talking out there.
He knows his responsibilities.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss. Wells strikes out on the splitter. Cobb comes back, gets a strikeout. That's his 3rd. He's had 1 in each inning.
So 2 different ways to pitch in here, guys. Split finger, good one from Cobb. That's his first swing and miss. Rodon has 13. It's a little easier when you have swing and miss in your game.
Cantillo loosening, the lefty. Just starting to throw. That was his first one. They'll need at least 2 batters. Giancarlo Stanton flew out to left his first time up. Just missed it by a click on the bat. Sounded a little heavy, and was a routine fly ball out with 2 runners on. Second and third at the time. Yankees on the board on a Soto homer. Keep an eye on Cobb and the way he grabs at his right hand on this cool, windy night. Blisters on one finger, cracked fingernail on the other. And for a touch and feel pitcher, Ronnie, you can't imagine a worse injury that can still allow you to pitch, but also not give you the same kind of feel that you would normally have.
You can just tell by his body language there's some frustration out there, but he's trying to gut it out, get at least through this inning.
Tore the nail off that index finger in an August start. Almost hit him. Send it down to Lauren Jabara.
BA talking to the head trainer for the Guardians, Jeff DeSargent. He said the hardest thing about it is his blister's okay, his nail is okay, but it was keeping up the arm strength while he couldn't throw certain pitches in his rehab routine. He said really he feels good heading into this game, and he's lucky to be able to have that, but at the same time it was keeping that arm strength up. So heading into this one, Alex Cobb just said, I'm so lucky and so fortunate and grateful to have the opportunity to set the tone, and it's something I'm going to cherish here in game 1.
One of the most difficult things, isn't it, Frenchie, when you're rehabbing or trying to get an injury better, is that you can't play ball, you can't work on your game. So he's out there without the benefits of working on those mechanics, working on his pitches, keeping the ball where he wants to, because he's got to be fine.
And you know, hitters is one thing, right? You've seen great hitters take 3 weeks off because of something. Rizzo tonight, right? Comes right back up the middle. Pitchers, though, that is just so much more difficult.
Big opportunity here for the Yankees. Jazz Chisholm Jr. with 2 on, 1 out. Flips one into left field. Gold Glover Stephen Kwan is there to make the play. And out number 2. Looked like he was fooled on the pitch. That split finger fastball. Chisholm flies out. He's 0 for 2. And Cobb with 2 outs now in the 3rd inning.
I think Chisholm was going to let Estabrook decide his fate in that at bat. He was swinging the bat.
Yeah, he was rung up on a called strike 3 last time up. Much more aggressive second time around. That brings up Volpe now. Judge and Stanton aboard. They'll be off with the crack of the bat. Volpe takes a ball.
I always feel Volpe's at his best, and he was at his best early in the season this year, is when he is working the ball up the middle and the other way. If he's not, he gets rollover in his game to the left side.
Yankees have had serious traffic in every inning against Cobb. Finally break through on a leadoff home run this 3rd inning by Juan Soto.
Thing right now for Cobb with that sinker, guys, he's missing just down every time right now.
Guardians have good outfield arms. All throw it well and very accurate. Best arm of the group is in right field with Noel. Lane Thomas, very fast, accurate arm. Stephen Kwan has won back-to-back Gold Gloves, might be due for another this year. That is a called strike inside corner on Volpe. 3-1, taking all the way. Big spot in the game early. Volpe tracks it, takes ball 4. And the bases are loaded. Decision time for Stephen Vogt. Decision has been made. Stephen Vogt will take the ball from Alex Cobb. 2 2/3 innings. And the Yankees' first goal, get into the Guardians' bullpen early. They've done that. We'll set up the matchup when we come back. Alex Cobb is out. 2 2/3 innings, gives up 5 hits and 3 walks. He has walked the bases loaded in this 3rd inning, responsible for all 3 that are out there. There are 2 outs, however, and here comes Joey Cantillo, the left-hander, his 2nd postseason appearance.
Oh, the left-hander from Hawaii, named after Joe DiMaggio.
And facing Anthony Rizzo, who tracks one in a ball. What a spot for Cantillo to be in. Yankees certainly know that Yankee Stadium brings an extra presence, especially to young pitchers.
He's got a good fastball changeup mix, makes him really tough against right-handers as well.
Cantillo, the rookie, made 8 starts, 9 games. Came out of the bullpen in the division series in Detroit. He is behind 2 balls and no strikes on Anthony Rizzo. Runners in scoring position this postseason. Yankees have not been great. Oh, that skips by Naylor, and this is going to bring in a run on a wild pitch. All 3 runners advance. Judge was off in a flash and scores the 2nd Yankees run here in the 3rd inning.
When you're a catcher and the count is 2-0, you expect the ball to be over the plate, and this one wasn't even close, so no chance really for Naylor. Ball skipped right before the plate. He tried to catch it with some leather, but it flipped away, and by that time, Judge, great dirt ball read.
Well, you'd like to see him block that. He just tried to pick it and missed it. Rizzo tracks another one in. It is ball 4 on 4 pitches. Into the fire.
So
Joey Cantillo. Bases are loaded once again. 2-0 Yankees. Space Cam presented by T-Mobile, America's largest 5G network.
Well, great job by Judge right there. When that ball hopped off that, he took off right away with a good secondary lead. And, you know, you look at this, Ronnie, this feels like nerves right here.
Well, nerves, and also Judge could get off so far at third base because Ramirez was playing off the line with Rizzo hitting. So that made it a bit easier. Carl Willis, who is a great pitching coach, coming out to try to settle down his young left-hander.
Well, one thing the Guardians did a great job, guys, in the ALDS was only 2 out of the 17 runners inherited for these relievers score. So it was a strength for them was being able to put out fires.
Grinding out at bats right now. Leadoff homer, 4 walks. 2 runs are in. Bases loaded for Verdugo. Verdugo with a single to right center in the second, came with 2 outs. He is daring Cantillo to throw a strike. He drops a nice curveball in there.
His 4th major league start was here on August 21st. 4 innings pitched, 6 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned. So not great memories here. Home run to Soto and Judge. Yankees walked 27 times in the ALDS, 4 times here, 672 on the season.
Game-changing moment right now, even though we're only in the 3rd. That's a strike. Well-placed fastball from Cantillo. Cantillo kind of profiles well for a Yankee lineup, though. He's left-handed. He has a very good changeup at times. He deals it, and it bounces by Naylor. Back to the screen it goes. Stanton is in. A wild pitch. Another one. It's 3-0 Yankees. All 3 runners advance. The 2nd run scores on a wild pitch.
You know, if you're behind there as a catcher, whether you're on 1 knee, 2 knees, no knees, at some point when the ball is thrown in the dirt, you've got to shove your body in front of it to try to keep it in front of you if you have a runner on 3rd. That's just
and especially in this moment right now where you got a pitcher right out here just spiking it right now, right?
You have to almost expect the ball.
Yeah.
2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. There's the changeup. Shaky outing to start for Cantillo, but he comes up with a strikeout. It's 3-0. Starts with a booming home run, defying the win by Juan Soto. His first in the postseason in the pinstripes.